Alright guys, we're going to talk about Iowa because, oh boy, shit, what a shit show. Damn, I'm way too unhoused already. But yeah, basically, in case you guys don't know, there was the Iowa caucus that happened, I think that's how you pronounce it, over in Iowa. This is basically where they go through and they, from my understanding, they get a whole bunch of Democratic candidates who are running to be the top Democratic candidate. They all go through, they do this caucus thing, they put votes down, they go through and they try and pick the winner out of these. It's a real complicated mess. It's stupid. And they end up taking tips from Two-Face. I'm not joking. They literally do coin flips. But anyway, we'll get to all this. Don't worry. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about this and let's try and inform some people of what the hell actually happened. So, first of all, Ted Cruz has come out on Iowa chaos. Dems can't count votes. They want to run our health care. Actually, I'm going to cover this a little bit later. Let's start here. Acting DHS Sec Chad Wolf. Agency offered to test Democrats' Iowa caucus app. They declined. So, alright, so we'll start here. This will probably be a bad place to start, but we'll start here. Tuesday, during an appearance on Fox News Channel, the Acting Department of Homeland Security Chad Wolf revealed a Department of Homeland Security, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency offered to test the app used to tally votes for the Iowa caucus. So what actually happened? Okay, they had two database listings for this caucus results. Well, my understanding was the results. One of them was spitting out different results than what the phone votes and all that sort of stuff were saying, and they were getting confused as to which ones were actually right. And to this point, I still don't know who actually won it, but it looks like Bernie Sanders might have actually won, but we'll get into this. But at the end of the day, yeah, and these were spitting out different results. These two servers were spitting out different results, and they weren't sure which ones. So they were going off some of the information they had. They went off like phone records to find out which was closer to the percentage. Ended up being a coding error in the app. And don't worry, it gets better. This app, oh, you won't believe who made it. But we'll get to it. Right, so basically they've gone through and the DHS, or Department of Homeland Security, has actually said that they offered to test this app beforehand. Now, reportedly, they declined. And not only declined, but they knew this app had problems a week before this. They were still trying to fix it a week ago. You're literally about to have this major voting system implemented. You're major voting for the Democratic candidate, and a week beforehand, you're still trying to fix the program. By that stage, it might be better to go back to the old system in case it fails, right? Because that would have looked really, really bad. Especially when beforehand, the mainstream media was having a fit over Bernie Sanders supposedly going to be winning Iowa. And how they're going to stop this. How are we going to stop Bernie Sanders from winning Iowa? Now, I'm not saying the voting app was rigged, but if you want to stop someone from winning an election, having it spit out different results might be a good way to do it. Oh, but it gets better, right? Mayor Cheat starts tweeting on Twitter. We'll get to that in a sec. NBC commentator Maxwell says Iowa caucus is a perfect a perfect example of systematic racism. Yes, because now the system that votes for Bernie is racist. The computer, that damn AI that the Democrats wanted so much, that the left wants this AI so much, it's now become racist. 4chan, I know you had something to do with it, alright, but all jokes aside, of course. But yeah, MSNBC commentator Cyril Maxwell claimed Tuesday that the Iowa caucus are perfect examples of systematic racism. and also cited race as a reason for the low turnout. Not the fact that nobody wants to vote for any of these candidates. It's not the fact that you literally have a communist literally running on the ticket, Bernie Sanders. And it's not the fact that at the end of the day, I just watched Bernie Sanders' speech. My notes just came up, and it came up halfway. First thing I did, jump on YouTube, right? And I saw Fox News was broadcasting his speech in Iowa. Holy shit! I didn't realize the communists had won. I thought they had lost. But no, apparently communism is alive and well. And don't worry, we might even do... Alright, guys, if you want to do a special live broadcast, we will sit there and we will rewatch that, and I will pick it apart with you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like that idea. But the turnout was down 9% Monday right now compared to 2016, when eventual nominee Hillary Clinton narrowly defeated independent Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Now, at the end of the day, if you have a 9% turn down in a votes, I would say maybe that shows that people really aren't interested in the candidates that you have running. Just saying. If you're having problems getting people to vote for this, maybe it's a sign of the times. Obviously, Donald Trump has decided to take advantage of the situation and mocked them as an unmitigated disaster, which is probably fairly accurate. Now, obviously, Snopes will go through and fact check it and claim it's not unmitigated. But President Trump criticized the disastrous results in the low caucus on Tuesday, warning it was proof Democrats were not ready to govern. It's probably accurate, but anyway. Iowa Democratic Party blames caucus chaos on apps coding issues. So this is the actual problem of the code. The Iowa Democratic Party blamed delays resulting in Monday's event's caucus contest on coding issues found in the app used to record and report votes. Yeah, that thing. Not important whatsoever. Meanwhile, the app was recording data correctly. It was reporting out only partial data. Because nothing says we're trying to rig the election like a whole bunch of people beforehand going on about how they're trying to stop Bernie Sanders from winning the election, and then having a coding issue in their app that stops it from spitting out certain results. It's not suspicious whatsoever. Okay, sure, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know about that one. While the app was recording data and reporting out partial data, we have determined that this was due to a coding issue in the reported system, party officials said Tuesday morning. Now, they've said that it wasn't hacked, it wasn't cyber criminals, it wasn't me Russian or anything like that. It was just the fact that it was just spitting out different results. So you're probably wondering, who made this code, right? Who's responsible for it? Well, the app used in Iowa Democratic caucus fiasco linked to ex-Clinton campaign staffers. You know, the ones that stole the election from Bernie last time? Yeah, they tried to do it again, reportedly, suggestively. Maybe. Oh, come on. Is anyone sitting here thinking this is not weird? Literally weeks beforehand. How do we stop Bernie? And then all of a sudden, app starts spitting out inconsistent results. But anyway, the app that was supposed to help the Democrat Party report Monday results, but contributed to confusion and campaign in an uproar linked to Hillary campaign veterans. Shadow, which is a really interesting name for a company, or for an app, you know, like shadow banning, for example, right? A tech firm that describes itself as a group that creates a permanent advantage for progressive campaigns and causes through technology. The company that had created an Iowa database app, according to the New York Times, at least the COO and CEO and CTO and senior product managers all work for Hillary Clinton. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 of the top officials that worked on this app, that own this company that made that app, all are ex-Hillary staff. We got to beat Bernie. We don't know how we're going to do it. Thank God, Shadow, this company that was worked for, that has Hillary Clinton staffers working for him, 4 of them. Thank God the results that were spitting out from Shadow were inconsistent and not reporting accurate results. Because, goddamn, if we need to beat Bernie, there's one way to do it. I know I'm memeing here a little bit, okay, I get it. But is anybody else not a little bit suspicious on this coding issue? Am I the only one that didn't hear about this coding issue and thought, boy, that's weird. They want to beat Bernie. And in Bernie's most popular area, they brought in a new app that had coding issues. Not suspicious at all. But anyway. But yeah, Shadow is associated with Acronym, a non-profit dedicated to advancing progressive causes. Yeah, just not Bernie Sanders, obviously. Now, obviously, Chaos in Iowa, caucus results unclear after reporting issues. So we have this from, obviously, NBC.
One campaign source says that the results app that they were using, this was a new app that they were supposed to be reporting each result from each precinct location around the state, has not been working, and the phone backup system that they had in place, according to one source, is a disaster.
So, yeah. NBC hot mic moment appears to catch panelists trashing Iowa caucuses. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, a hot mic appeared to have captured NBC News panelists trashing the Iowa caucus Monday evening after technical issues forced a massive delay. We do have that video. We will play that for you right now.
But if we talk about what we could maybe call the Joni Ernst factor, how much is the impeachment proceedings in Washington weighing on the mindset of these caucus goers? What the Biden campaign has actually said is that they had some of their best fundraising numbers in January as his name was being repeated often. But we also need to talk about the Mike Bloomberg factor, which is the fact that he's now waiting in the wings, waiting in Super Tuesday.
Oh, did you hear that? It's not this guy talking, it's someone in the background. Thank you. Let's go through and let's play that again. So.
What the Biden campaign has actually said is that they had some of their best fundraising numbers in January as his name was being repeated often.
Listen to the guy in the background.
But we also need to talk about the Mike Bloomberg factor, which is the fact that he's now waiting in the wings, waiting in Super Tuesday, potentially to step in if Biden is not seen.
You can hear him in the background saying, what an effing disaster. So, obviously, Ted Cruz has, Dems can't count votes. They want to run our healthcare. It's pretty accurate, actually, to be honest. Results for Iowa caucus delay. A state Democrat Party finds inconsistencies. That's what they're calling it now, is it? But obviously the app made by the Clinton veterans firm is behind Iowa's debacle. Now, obviously, Matt Sheet was trending after Buttigieg, whatever his name is, campaign is tied to a company behind the Iowa caucus app. Now, it's not just him, okay? There were a lot of them that were using this same company. Buttigieg was using it. I think Elizabeth Warren was using it. There were a lot of companies that were using them to send out text messages. So this is really not a real big thing. It's not uncommon for a company to be used by multiple candidates. It's just a little weird that the company was reporting issues as tend to show that Buttigieg was winning for some reason. But Yeah, which was the results. Well, it was Bernie get, yeah, but anyway. Look, at the end of the day, this guy supposedly donated a whole bunch of money, and then suddenly the DNC changed their rules to let him in on the ticket for the debate. So I don't even know why he's on there. I find it really, really weird that he's being propped up by the establishment. But yeah, but anyway, I don't think he's going to beat Trump. I think he's a shot. I think he's a deep state shot. But anyway. And the last thing was Iowa for caucus votes. Total delayed. Admit inconsistencies. Campaigns lash out at crazy state party. So guys, that's basically what's happened. Look, at the end of the day, the whole thing is an absolute shit show. Yeah, it's a disaster. It really, really, really is. But at the end of the day, look, yeah, vote Trump, I suppose. This is just ammo for Trump, really, at this point. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What were your thoughts on this? I don't know. I'm thinking that this software was supposed to be spitting out different results than it did. I think someone tried to manipulate the results to stop Bernie Sanders. I really do think that there's something malicious going on here. I would like to know which results it was spitting out. Was it spitting out lower results for Bernie Sanders? I heard that was at one point. But it looks like Bernie Sanders might have actually won it when they've looked at the real data. So, yeah, I don't know. Bernie Sanders up against Trump. Oh, this is going to be a bloodbath. But that said, every Republican needs to come out and vote. Everybody needs to vote in 2020. Do not get complacent, because you guys will be communist red before you know it. If Bernie wins, his promises are scary. They are so frigging scary. I was just watching his speech and I was like, holy shit, this guy is going to undo everything that Trump has done in the past 3 or 4 years by the time he gets elected, if he gets elected. He won't, but if he does. But I was going to say, but not only that, he's going to increase taxes. He's going to give free institution, he's going to wipe student debt. Like, okay, what about my student debt that I paid in Australia? Like, obviously, if I was in America, would past debt gets wiped? Where do you draw the line? So, yeah. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Sorry for this video being late. I had internet problems. The internet for the NBN was down all night. So I just went to bed. It's only just literally came up. So, yeah, it's NBN. You expect it. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Let me know if you want me to do that live stream. I will sit there and I will tear apart Bernie's arguments for him. If you want to sit, if you guys will turn up and watch it, I will do that for you. I will sit through Bernie's speech. I'm going to need a drink. If you want me to do it, let me know in the comment section and I'll buy a bottle of vodka or something before we start, because I'm going to need some alcohol to get through that communist thing. But anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.